The content of this video is very, very serious. Culturally, it has impacts that many people will disagree with. I'm making a case to where I would um, use my firearm against humans that are under 18 um, and continue using it until they stop attacking me. Uh, a situation took place in Emeryville, California, which is near Oakland, and that happened on November 29th. It was at a mall. A woman was being harassed by 9 or 10 of these young humans, and a third party intervened because she was about to get into some real serious trouble. This third party was an off duty California Highway Patrol officer who was armed at the time, but in civilian clothes. As he tried to protect her, that is, remove her, put himself between her and this group of people who were getting kids who were getting more aggressive, uh, he was attacked. He was attacked, knocked to the ground, almost choked unconscious, kicked, beaten. Um, and the only thing that really saved him was a couple security guards came out of the mall and started intervening as well. Remember, this was an armed officer. Now, when interviewed, um, he talked about having restraint and discipline and all that. But remember, he was a law enforcement officer, not a straight leg, slick civilian uh, like I am. Now, I want to make clear that the rules for the almost everywhere for the use of deadly force is the imminent, unavoidable threat of serious bodily injury or death. Now, I don't know about you, but it doesn't take but one kick to the head while you're on the ground and you're done, right? The three things that have to be in place before you can consider using deadly force. Does the threat have the ability to deliver serious bodily injury or death? Is the opportunity present? And is the threat imminent? In other words, is it coming at you right now? All three of those things were yes. So the officer or a civilian like me would have been totally justified in pulling the firearm and shooting as many of those children or young humans until they stopped attacking, ran away, whatever. Or you can shoot until the last one is standing. Um, the second part is the rule of disparity of force. It was 10 against 1. That alone would justify the use of deadly force. Nobody wants to talk about that, especially in those communities, did I say Oakland, where this kind of behavior is accepted. In California, where you can't carry a gun outside the home for protection. Because had that been a civilian, had that been me, before I was taken to the ground, I would have uh, drawn my firearm and proceeded to shoot as many of the human figures that were in front of me until they stopped coming at me or until they were all dead or down on the ground. And there's not a court in the country that would find me guilty. The headlines would be unpleasant, but I would be totally within my rights to do that. That is one of the reasons why liberal communities and communities like California are terrified that we will have returned the right to carry in public for our defense. Because children who behave people who behave like that, mob behavior against innocent civilians, innocent people, will result in them, a lot of them, being killed. My view is great. We can clear the gene pool from stupid. And I don't care if the mothers and fathers and cousins and brothers and sisters and pastors and whatever start complaining that children were killed. As far as I'm concerned, when they band together like that, there's no more definition of child. They are a threat to my life. And that's as simple as that. And I will defend my life. And that's why you do not see that kind of behavior in those places where the ability to carry a firearm open or concealed is the law. You just don't see that kind of stuff. So I wanted to put that out there. If you have other thoughts, please put your comments down below. Some will say, but in your defense, you're killing children. And my response is, no, I'm eliminating a threat to serious bodily injury or death. And I will accept those threats from no one, regardless of age, unless I can drop kick them, and that means they're 2 years old. Okay, so thanks for watching. Carry on.